Good morning. Thank you for joining. We are starting a new series, Being Healthy series, and the emphasis is on the being part with respect to what healthy means. So once again, these are also recorded by audio, so they are downloadable, and those links for the Google Drive are always included in the email reminders. as I sit here, let me see in my mind an example of what it means to be flexible. In my mind, I see this very strong wind blowing. And I can see trees around me, plants around me bend. Nothing has broken yet, but they bend in that strong wind. It might seem like at that time of such a strong wind, they're losing their shape, but their structure is made so that they can accommodate these kinds of external circumstances. They stay rooted in the ground. And there's some kind of physical makeup that they have in their structure, so they don't lose the integrity of their structure. They bend in the face of the wind, and when the wind stops, they return back to their original shape. In a sense, one important state of being is the state of being flexible. How can I flex myself during conditions that are not ideal? Ideal in the sense they don't meet my expectations, my ideals. They don't meet what I feel. That is satisfying. How do I flex? When there's a sense of me that feels like a feeling of loss, a feeling of being hurt, being disappointed, or when I feel overwhelmed, or I feel like my sense of self, my sense of feeling acknowledged, appreciated, that these things don't feel like they've been met. Everyone knows that learning to appreciate myself is the most important thing. Everyone hears that. We hear it. But how do I do it? How do I do that so these aren't just nice platitudes that I hear? How do I live? These things that everyone knows, and yet we cannot experience it. And that is why I am affected when I do not feel that someone acknowledges me. I do not feel that my voice is heard. At those moments, how do I flex myself so it does not become rigid inside? When it's rigid inside, it feels hard and hurt. I withdraw in a cold way at times, or fearful way, or shameful way. When there's rigidity, I may even feel angry. I may even put up walls. I have these moments, these quiet times, not just so I can just do this once in a while. I want to learn to master becoming grounded inside. When I'm grounded, it's a certain feeling. That's what this time is about. When I'm grounded, when I feel in tune with myself. Then I can adjust. I don't have to think my way. I just stay in that feeling. That's the most important thing. It's when we lose that feeling, we become disconnected. None of these things are things that you just think about. It's just like when one activates their physical core. There's a difference from just thinking about it versus that experience of when your core is activated. These quiet moments, whether in the morning, middle of the day, any time of the day, the end of the day, learning to experience the sense of me. It's very personal. So sitting here in this space, most important is being aware that I'm here for me and no one else. I'm here not under any kind of rules. No one I need to answer to. And even at this moment, the past. If the past burdens me at this moment, It's still under some sort of rule. At this moment, just feeling I have this time for me. I rerun the past in my mind. Usually it's because of trying to find some resolution with someone, some project. But even when it's a project, it's usually related to someone and their perception of me or my perception of myself. And right now, just this quiet time alone, no need to explain myself, find reasons and excuses, explanations, justifications. Whatever I've been doing, it's the best that I could. It allows this feeling of lightness. Because it's just me here. And in this lightness, there's a freedom. A freedom that's not because of any reason. This freedom isn't like some deadening feeling, not suppressing anything. It's just this lightness of just being in this quiet time with myself. No roles, no work, projects. I just hold this lightness, this simplicity. This lightness, this simplicity keeps me grounded. And I just allow myself just to be in this space for a while. this lightness, this simplicity, this stillness, it's actually very grounding. My mind becomes more clear being in this feeling. There's more clarity. I'm not pulled by all the murky thoughts of emotions, opinions from others when I'm in this grounded space. The thing is, I just need to trust that feeling in this experience can change me, can strengthen me. It's a feeling I can hold. It's a feeling I can hold. I can learn to hold when I start to walk and move around. I can even picture myself now just walking to my next destination. But as I do, I want to keep this balance of this feeling and also being an observer, a witness of everything around me, even my own thoughts, reactions, a witness of others, what they do. That fine balance allows me to still hold this beautiful feeling that fills me. And that witnessing allows me to not be so deeply entrenched and invested. This lightness, this groundedness is what feeds me and fills me. If I don't access it, I will definitely be invested in a deep way in things around me, needing to control everything around me. This lightness this groundedness, it's very filling. It's where I can feel my sense of self, or I can feel real, or in this stillness, this grounded feeling. I can really feel a unity inside. This is the feeling that I am looking for. And that's when I disconnect from it, lose access to it. I become an open target to being affected by everything around me. This is how I practically really take care of myself first. We say it, we even tell others. But let me have the courage of others. They'll actually be able to do it too. This stillness that allows me to flex. To flex in all sorts of situations because I can feel my sense of self. This feeling, this experience that doesn't come from anywhere around me, comes from within me. So it's independent of everything around me. That is why I can then flex. I can adjust. There's a flexibility of the body. Doesn't lose its original structure. There is the infrastructure of my sense of well-being, inner well-being. Accumulate in it, fill in it, feel it. And so that times when it's needed, I can flex. I don't lose myself. Because of just being grounded, I can be flexible. So I welcome you to stay for a few more moments, just for your own quiet time. So thank you for joining. Our next sessions are those noon hour sessions again on the third Wednesday, third Thursday. We'll continue with the Being Healthy series. There's so many topics I could go under that. And so that is September 16th and 17th. And once again, I'll send emails out to those who have been joining before we went online, and just to see if perhaps maybe there are individuals who are interested in doing these, perhaps in another space. We thought of perhaps going outside, or certainly open to other ideas. Online is great, um, given the situation, but certainly not the same thing as when we have a chance to be together physically in the same space. So you'll hear from me soon. Otherwise, thank you for joining, and perhaps we'll see you again in the future.